Jessica, and I'm the owner of Jessica's Cozy Creations. I started my business a couple months ago. It started to pick up a little bit and I got accepted into my first market. So I thought that it would be fun to film the process of working up to that, and the market is in less than 2 weeks. I've already been prepping because I was already signing up for markets, so I wanted to be ready for it when one came along. But it's a little bit short notice, less than 2 weeks, and I do work part-time. I went down to part-time so that I could have extra time to do things like this. So we'll see how that goes. As of right now, majority of, well, all of my crocheting is done from my couch, unless I'm like doing it in the car or something like that. But I really want to make this space my studio. There's a sewing machine up there that needs to be moved. I don't really sew. I just fix my daughter's and my fiance's clothes every now and then. But that's all that I use it for because I got tired of doing that stuff by hand. And there's nail stuff over there from when I used to do nails. I still paint my nails. I do just gel, but I don't really have a passion for that anymore. But my fiance suggested it the other day because I really do need an office space because all my stuff is just spread out on the couch all of the time and it's not really ideal. But to me, this is the ideal place to film, so I should probably make this my office. But right now I'm working on prepping these little peeps. I love these things so much. The pattern is by Rose and Lily Crochet. They have a free pattern on their YouTube channel. I just, instead of doing safety eyes, I decided to embroider the eyes and I give it a little nose because I wanted it to look like as much like a real peep as possible. And I like to have embroidered things just because that way if somebody comes with a really young child, they have a few options of embroidered things. I think that would be ideal. I didn't even think about it until somebody just ordered 2 turtles from me and they said it was for a baby, and I was like, wait a minute, that's probably not the safest. So I did embroidered eyes on their turtle and I was like, well, I should probably make it an option and mark it. And I decided to put them in this little basket with the grass because Easter's coming and spring, you know, I just thought that it would be something that people would want to get. The purple yarn that I need is so much more expensive on Amazon than it is in the store. So I'm gonna have to make a run to Joann's, but I don't think I want to do that today because the last time I went, I swore it was gonna be the last time I went for a while, but I'm going back. I got this from Temu a little bit ago, but I haven't pulled it out yet because I wasn't sure what I wanted to put on it. But I'm thinking I'll put the forms of payment that I accept. So card, Venmo, Cash App, that type of thing. So, okay, this is what it looks like. I think it's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. I don't know whether I want to keep these little things or not. I think they're kind of cute, but they also might just be a little bit distracting. So, I don't know. I'll leave them there for now. Okay, 'tis the next day, and thankfully I had a doctor's appointment that was actually really close to Joann Fabrics, which is nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and go there while I'm out. All right, here we are. I've seen some other people's Joann Fabrics, and let me tell you, I'm jealous. Okay, here we go. I forgot it was baby blanket. All right, that's what we need. And then I think I'm gonna get more yellow because I'm about out, and I want to make some bananas. I don't know if other people would be interested in that, but this is what I want to make. I love bananas. Yellow is my favorite color, so I love these sparkly ones, but I do not love working with them. They're not fun to work with. All right, next I think I'm gonna make some bees. I've never made bees before, but I really like this color, so let's work on that. I thought that I had like a good amount of product, but then when I actually did my mock setup for the first time, I realized how much empty space I had, and that definitely made me nervous. So yeah, just been working on stuff for that. I made this strawberry cow. I love her. She's so cute. She got the little tail. Adorable. And then I made this regular cow. Honestly, I don't even know which one I like more because I really like black and white together. And I'm going to give this one a little sunflower crown. So I'm going to do that later today probably. Right now I'm just trying to work on making little things because I was a little bit nervous about not having enough. So I still have all these octos, but then I made a couple strawberry keychains, and I have like one random blueberry keychain somewhere that I would have made more of, but I ran out of the blue. I made 2 big strawberries. And right now I am working on, I just finished making this turtle. Still like undecided on how much I like it. I think I like it, but I was a little bit frustrated because I had to make it 3 separate times because I looked up a pattern for it and I didn't like the pattern. So I have this one because the pattern was you had to sew all the individual pieces together, which I don't mind sewing. Like the sewing for the cows, I was fine with that because it's a big thing, but these are meant to be cheap, so I can't have a ton of sewing in them. So these are the ones that I didn't like as much, that got kind of messed up. The ones that I tried to do without sewing it. So I pretty much just had to make my own pattern, which I feel like I should have just done from the beginning. But I think what I want to do with these is like, because they're not bad, I think I'm just going to give them little heads. This one is still missing an arm. But I'm going to give them heads, and I'm going to put them in like a discount bin. Okay, so it's about 7 at night, and I hated those turtles so much. I spent way too long on those turtles. I made 6 of them, well, besides these 2 that were like not the way that I wanted them to be. I made 6 that were the way that I wanted them to be, but yeah, I didn't like them. I don't know what it was, but I just like kept making mistakes, like forgetting things and having to go back and fix it. The way that I had to like turn my wrist to do a lot of the stuff on them hurt my wrist eventually after doing 6 of them. But I was determined to do 6 because I have this shelf that I want them to go on, and 3 fit on each row of the shelf. So, I guess I should get the pink ones to show you. I don't think you saw the pink ones. Alright, so these are the pink and purple ones that I made. I mean, they're cute, but they're not like the cutest to me, and it's not worth it. These took me like 25 minutes to make. not counting all the times that I just randomly made mistakes. I don't know what the issue was with those, but I got fuzz all over me. Yeah, so I don't think I'll be doing those again. Those took up a big chunk of my day. I did also, like, do a lot of stuff on social media and got an order ready, so that took up some of my day, but I just feel like I didn't get a lot accomplished today, and that really bothers me. But I'm still going to work on stuff until I go to bed. So because my wrists now hurt from crocheting those turtles, I'm working on tags right now. So I had these tags, and I tried to use a chalk marker on them. That did not work. That was a bad idea. And then I tried a metallic marker on there, but the only one I had was silver, and it really didn't look good. So I had these in my drawer from I don't even know what, but I just decided, because I'm trying to save money on stuff right now, to just use those. So I'm using these scissors, cutting them like that, hole punch, and then I'm taking the strings from these tags. So I feel like this works for now. It doesn't look that bad. I would eventually like for it to look more professional, but this works for now. Sorry there's like zero natural sunlight. Today is a really gloomy day for whatever reason, but last night I did finish all my pricing, and I did one gummy bear and then I went to bed. I am determined for today to be a more productive day, so I'm gonna try to get like one of every color of these. Okay, so far I've got in 2 purple gummies, 2 green gummies, 2 blue seafoamy color gummies, and 1 yellow and 1 pink, because I'm not sure if these will sell. I wanted to have a backup for the other colors. So already doing better than yesterday. Heck yeah. Let's get started on some axolotls. Hey, it is the day after market day. I wanted to film more stuff yesterday, but yesterday kind of sucked because I was so tired. I mean, it didn't suck. It was great. It was just, it sucked that I was tired. I was so stressed out about how everything was going to go, and all the things that I needed to do in the morning, that the night of or the night before I couldn't sleep. So I think I got like 4, maybe 5 hours of sleep. And I'm not the type of person that can function when I can't sleep. It just doesn't work for me at all. And on top of that, I can't have caffeine. It makes me feel really nauseous and gives me headaches and makes me feel like really out of it. But I made the mistake of, while we were there, of having caffeine anyways, because I love boba tea. I used to drink it all the time. I only recently had this issue with caffeine, I'd say in like the past year. So I really wanted boba, and I had like, I'd say a third of it, and just felt even worse. So my mistake. Oh well, I guess. So yesterday went so much better than I could have expected. It really did. So altogether in sales, I made $1,125. And then with the booth fee taken out and the boba and food, and I got a few things for my daughter, the profit was $874. So that was pretty good for my first market. I'm happy. I'm so happy. I really didn't expect that. And oh my gosh, my room looks, it looks like a mess. I think after I finish this video and I get it uploaded and everything, I want to start working on turning this space into my office. It looks horrible because, you know, preparing for a market, boxes around and everything like that, but I think I'm gonna move that dresser. Don't really know where yet, but I think that's where I want my yarn to be. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all my stuffed animals because I have stuffed animals on shelves back there. Maybe I could hang a pet net up there, but I don't know if that would work. We'll see. My mind is going in a million different places because I have so much going on. Again, today I had trouble sleeping. This morning I woke up at like 5 a.m. and we went to bed last night at midnight. So that just wasn't going to work for me. I need at least 8 hours in order for me to be productive and not socially awkward. So I was up for a few hours. I did some things that I needed to do, and then I went back to sleep because I knew that that just wasn't going to work for me. So I'm still kind of tired, but I just need to stop thinking about things that I need to get done, but it's so hard because I feel like I have pretty good momentum on this business going, and I don't want it to stop, and I'm just like, oh, I need to get this done, need to get this done, need to get this done. So it's hard to not think like that, all the things that need to get done, and all the things that I want to do. I mean, I enjoy majority of them, so it's hard to stop thinking about it. But yeah, the people that I met yesterday, I met lots of interesting people yesterday. There was a lot more alternative people than I expected, and I wish I would have planned more for that. Like, I had one axolotl that was black with light pink accents, and I really liked it, but I was afraid that nobody else was gonna like it, so I only made one. And I ended up seeing a lot of alternative people, and immediately somebody bought it. So I wish I would have made more. I think that they would have sold, but for next market I will. And for the next market, I think I'm just gonna dress normal. Well, the outfit that I wore isn't something too different from what I would normally wear, but my makeup and everything was a little bit bubbly. I don't know why I sort of feel like a clown when I look too girly. I don't know why that is, but I only did that because I was afraid that it was gonna like scare people away or something. I didn't know how many like older ladies were gonna potentially buy from me that wouldn't if they passed by my booth and saw that I had like a lot of eyeliner and black lipstick. I guess it sounds dumb, but this is my third attempt at a business, and I really didn't want it to fail. But I also did feel pretty uncomfortable yesterday. I didn't feel like I looked like myself. So I'm just gonna look the way I normally look at the next one. Either no makeup or alternative. That's pretty much the only two looks that I'm comfortable with. But yeah, there was a couple different people that I met there that said that they crocheted, and I thought that that was cool. I hope that we can connect on social media. There was a couple that came through and just started like picking stuff up, and I was like, okay, I hope that they're gonna pay for that. I was very confused. But yeah, they bought it all. That was so freaking cool. They bought $163 worth of plushies from me. So that was awesome. I definitely cried after that. I'm trying to think who else. I met another vendor there who was really sweet. She made resin items, earrings, and wall decor. And I told her I would buy a pair of earrings off of her, except for the fact that I never wear earrings. I mean, once in a blue moon, I'll like tuck them under my plugs, but I don't really wear earrings. I just stopped buying them because I don't wear them enough. But she said that she would make me a pair of custom plugs out of resin, so I would definitely be ordering that from her. I got a couple of suggestions for more craft shows, which obviously I would love to do them all, but I still do work part-time, so I'm not gonna have time to do them all, so I'm gonna have to sit down today and think about what ones I want to do. I could go through like all this and this is all the stuff that we sold, and then there's a few things on the back because I was rushing when that couple came through and picked up a bunch of stuff because I wanted to write it all down, but I was running out of room, and yeah. But I just feel like this will take forever to go through, and it's not really necessary. I think that there's a lot of videos out there that, like, tell what things sell. Like, my chicken sold, my leggy froggies, bees, axolotls. I made little gummy bears that I was afraid weren't gonna sell, because some people have said that they don't, but they sold for me. Ironically, only the two green ones. I had like a lime green one and then like a seafoam one. Those are the only ones that sold, I think. And then I gave a little girl a pink one. It was so cute. She was just like, I want a gummy bear. And then as she was walking away, I want a gummy bear. And she didn't say it in like a rude way or anything. It was just a cute little longing way. So I gave her one. Octos sold. I don't really know if I want to make them anymore, though. If I do, I want to make them a little bit different, I think. Or maybe turn them into cuttlefish and make them a little bit more expensive, because I don't really like them that much, you know? And I don't really feel like I should sell something that I don't like that much as like a main item to sell, you know? And they sold fine. They sold a little bit less than other things, I think, but they sold pretty well. I just don't think that they're that cute. So I would either turn them into cuttlefish or do an octopus with actual tentacles. My peeps didn't do very well, surprisingly. But, you know, it is what it is. I like them. And then the little baby chicks that I made sold really well. I actually don't know. I don't know if this is right. It says that I sold 10, but I think I might have sold more than that, because I was making them as people were buying them. And it was actually funny. There was a family that came up to me while I was making them, and I already like feel super weird when I'm tired. I felt like a monkey in a cage being watched or something. It was so weird. But they came up to me and they were like, oh, she's almost finished with this one, we can buy this one. And I was like, no, I still have the beak to do and the wings. That's gonna be another few minutes. And they were just kind of standing there watching me, and it felt so awkward. And they were like, okay, well, we'll come back. And so I finished that one, but I couldn't put it in the basket. I had to set it to the side, and they did come back. But yeah, I thought that was funny. People really wanted those chicks. So I made, I don't even know. I think it might have been 10. I think I made 12 altogether, and then I have 2 left. But, you know, whatever. They did well. Pretty much all of my keychains sold. I had a bunch of those octos, and I do like the little baby octos. I just don't feel like they look as good when they're big. But yeah, I think that going through the whole list would be, you know, it would take a lot of time. The turtles that I made that I did not enjoy making, they sold really well. And then people kept asking if I had turtles. So I think I have to make more turtles, even though I didn't like making them. I think I'm just going to look for a better pattern. I just think the way that I made that pattern just makes it more complicated than it needs to be. So I think I'm just going to look for a pattern and buy a pattern for that. But yeah, that was it. It was an awesome day. I'm super grateful for the way that it went. Couldn't ask for it to be better, really. Stay tuned. I think that my next video will be me redecorating this room, actually turning it into an office space and working in here. And then there'll definitely be more market days to come. So thank you for watching. Bye.